Hey guys, I'm MARCTHEGEEK. In this video, I have an unboxing and hands-on look of the OneXplayer X1 device. Now, this is supposed to be a 3-in-1 device. It's supposed to have controllers that you attach to the tablet portion, and you can use it as a handheld device. But at this moment, they just sent me the keyboard because for some reason they couldn't send me the controls. But of course, expect another video, a part 2 video to this video when I actually receive the controllers that attaches to the tablet portion. That way you guys can see how it performs in handheld mode. But for now, I'm going to upload the video just to show you guys the device, the keyboard, and some of the games that I played on this device. So first of all, let's go and show you guys the keyboard actually came in a separate box. I don't know if the final product is actually going to be like this, but I think it will. So you got this right here. Let's take this to the side, and the keyboard. There you go. So we got the keyboard right here, which of course looks like a normal conventional keyboard. All the Windows buttons, WASD buttons. You got this right here, a little tab there that has the brand of the OneXplayer right there. In the back, just normal, feels like a plastic leather device. And this is the prongs that are actually going to attach to the tablet portion, and that's it. It has a touchpad right here, but other than that, nothing really special, but of course it's functional. Here on the box we got the device. I'm gonna take this out. You got here some instruction manuals. Here you got the device. It comes with all plastic surrounding it, but since I was using it, I actually lost the plastic. Here that comes with this that goes in the back. This is actually going to add the kickstand ability of the device. This attaches to the back, has this right here, this portion right there, and that's it. So let's go take that. And over here you got some the controls, and no, not the controls, but the charging port or block, which is actually a 100 GaN fast charger. And of course you got USB-C to USB-C cable right here, and that's it. Other than that, there's nothing more there. I was hoping the controllers were actually included, but sadly they were not. So here, let me show you guys here in the back how it looks before I fill it with fingerprints. So this is how it looks from the back. Like you see there, has the G. It looks like a G right here, but that's where the fans are at. You got this gaming computer for hardcore gamers. This right here turns on. This over here turns on. You have another exhaust there right as well. And this right here is actually the finished product. This is not the prototype like a lot of people have been receiving. This is actually the finished product. It's going to put this back portion. This of course goes like that. Is it? No, this way. Yeah, goes like that. It attaches magnetically, and once you do that, then you actually have the kickstand portion or ability for this device. Look at that, just like that. And it's very, very, very sturdy. It attaches really strong there. So over here, let's go and turn it on. It's going to turn it on. This over here has this button right here, which also functions as a fingerprint as well. So you can actually unlock it with using fingerprint. And since this is actually running Windows 11, you also have the ability to unlock the device using the Windows Hello device ability. Look at that. You see that? It recognizes my face. Then it actually unlocks. And of course, you got Windows 11 here. Now, here on the top, you got volume up, volume down. Here, this is where you have the Oculink port. You got Oculink port. This is to actually connect an external GPU to this device and get a lot more power from it. You got headphone jack right there. Just gonna put this back right there. You got exhaust right here. The heat comes out from there. You got the turbo button over here, and over here on the side, I'm gonna show you guys. You got a USB port, micro SD slot, micro SD slot, and here. This is where the controllers will be connected to. So you would actually connect the controllers right here, but right now since you're not using it, it comes with this little plastic, and you just cover it right there, just in case you're just going to use it as a tablet with a keyboard. You could just cover it right there, and it looks a little better. You got speakers right here, which the speakers actually is pretty good because the speakers are actually powered by Harman, so they're calibrated to sound pretty damn good. You got another speaker over here, and of course you got the portion where you take it out and you put the controller right there. I don't know how they attach, if they go like that or go like that. I don't know. I'll know once I get them. So you got two USB-C 4.0. That's pretty good. They're very powerful. Over here in the back, since we turned it on, the lights up a little bit. Not that bright, but they do light up a little bit, and you can't change the color of that, but they're not that bright. And that's it. Over here, when you press this button, the turbo button, you activate the OneXplayer console, or I think they call it the OneX console. And right here you can actually control the TDP. The TDP actually goes all the way up to 35 watts. So that is really, really good. That is really good. So you got this right here, which is the fan controls. And you got vibration there. I keep it on slight. You got resolution here you can control. The resolution of this screen is actually 2560 by 1600, which is good. But honestly, when I'm playing video games, I prefer to lower it down to like around 1080p or 1050, because 1050 will actually make that the games actually cover the whole screen. If you put it like 1080p, you know, we could go 1080p. You see like a little black bar on the top, a little black bar in the bottom, because this screen is actually 10.95 inches, and it's actually 120 hertz, which is great. But the screen is actually 16 by 10. So since it's 16 by 10, it's a little bit more squarish. When you go to like 1080p, you'll see that right there. So for me, my sweet spot has been like 1050. That way the games actually take advantage of the whole screen. Here you can control the colors of the lights on the back. Here you got the performance overlay. So if you want to see the performance of the games, you can see it right there. Brightness, you can control it right here. The volume, you can control it right here, or you can use the physical button. And that's it. You got turbo button, you can turn it on or off. Gyroscope, you can turn it on or off. And basically that is it. Oh, by the way, let me go ahead and attach the control. To control there. Well, you see that? It attaches really fast. Open this up. Let's go to keep the there you go. You got the kickstand. Bam. So with the keyboard attached, you can actually use it like a little laptop or a two-in-one device, which you have a nice looking 10.95 inches. Like I said, 120 hertz and 16 by 10, which in like the browsers and all that are actually going to look a little bit better because they're going to cover the whole screen. So you're going to have a very good view when you're watching or looking for stuff online. Everything looks pretty damn good. Like right here, you got Amazon website and everything looks good. Here I use this right here as the touchpad to move up and down, and you got all the functions. So for me, I think, you know, this is a very cool setup. And the cool thing, of course, battery is dying because I used it and I didn't charge it before I put it here. But when it comes to battery life, this device actually has a 65.02 watts per hour, which gives you around 6 to 8 hours of battery life when depending on what you're doing or what you're gaming on this device. Now, when it comes to the power in this device, this has the Intel Core Ultra 7 155H, which is the latest processor that's actually on the newest MSI Claw device. So this actually came out before the MSI Claw. I'm just uploading the video now because I was in Puerto Rico and I couldn't do it. So it comes with the Ultra 7 155H processor, and it also has the Intel 4 GPU. And like I said, the TDP, all the wattage, you can take it all the way up to 35 watts, which is really good. This device actually has 32 gigabytes of RAM, and you could get up to 64 gigabytes of RAM, which is insane. The RAM is actually the LPDDR5X, which is good. And also when it comes to storage, this has a 1 terabyte SSD 2280 PCIe 4.0, which is awesome. But of course you can also add more storage by putting a micro SD card here, so that's pretty damn good. And of course, since I don't have at this moment the controllers that attaches to the tablet portion, I actually play video games using my Xbox controller via Bluetooth to this device, which is great that that's possible, of course, since this is a Windows device. And I played a lot of games, especially Spider-Man. Looks and plays pretty damn smooth here. I was playing Spider-Man here with the Xbox controller. It was on medium, and the frame rate was going all the way up to 70 to 75 FPS at medium. That's pretty good. If you want to get more FPS, you can actually lower the game settings to low or very low. But on medium, which for me it actually looks good, especially on a big screen like this, the game performs and looks pretty good. I don't have a complaint right there. I also play Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, and of course that's one of my favorite games this year, which I already finished, and it plays also pretty damn good. This is actually a game you can actually play with keyboard if you want, because it's not like an action-packed game like, you know, like Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man, but this game plays great on this device. Same thing, I'm playing the game on medium, and the FPS is around 60 FPS. Sometimes it drops to 55, but of course if you want to get more FPS, you could drop the game to low or very low and you'll get more FPS. But I like that it looks pretty good on medium. And of course, since this is actually a Windows device, you can also install Xbox Game Pass here for PC and get those awesome games here like Forza Horizon 5. I played on this device and it plays great as well. And like you see here, it performs really damn nice. And I'm actually playing the game at medium as well. And the performance actually goes around 50 to 60 FPS, which honestly I can't complain about that. But you can actually get it all the way up to 80 or 90 FPS if you lower down the graphics. But I decided to play the game at medium, which is for me is the sweet spot when it comes to playing video games and the way it looks and the way it performs. For me, 60 FPS for me is the sweet spot. Once it hits 60, I'm happy with that. But yes, if you want to get more FPS out of this device, you would have to lower the games down a little bit lower to low or ultra low, and then you'll get like around 80 or 120 FPS, which is good. But I prefer to play the games here on medium. So other than that, you know, this is a very cool device. I like that, you know, it comes with a keyboard. But damn, I was actually a little bit disappointed that I didn't get the side controllers. You know, that way I can actually share the video in handheld mode. Now, when it comes to the controllers, I would actually have to test it out, because this weighs, I think it's 789 grams, which makes it a little bit more heavier than the Steam Deck. And I think it also makes it as heavy or maybe a little bit heavier than the Legion Go. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But I think it's around the same weight as the Legion Go. But of course, like I said, I will have a second part video to this video when I finally receive the side controllers. That way I can share gameplay with you in handheld mode and let you know how it actually feels and how it feels, you know, the weight balance with the controls and the weight of the tablet as well. But other than that, guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this. This is a look at the OneXplayer X1 device, which is supposed to be a 3-in-1, but in this video is a 2-in-1. So thanks for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Till next time. Bye-bye.